I've set out on a quest to make the most boring game that exists, so boring that you will want to smash your PC open by the end of it. And here's how. So after creating the project and messing around a bit, here's what I came up with. Here is the first prototype of my clearly excellent game. And you're probably thinking that, how is this a game? And the answer is, it's not. This is just the opening. Now, let me explain. After a bit of searching, I found that apparently the average human attention span is around 8 seconds. So I've had a timer to the start of the game that is 8 minutes long. Surely no one is going to sit through that just to get into the game. So now I'm trying to make the loading screen look even worse. To do this, I'm removing the border, I'm making the text blend into the background a bit more, and I'm also going to try remove the font. I couldn't quite get the font to work, but I'm going to also make the text super blurry. Having a random timer in the background could make players curious, making them wait to see what happens. So to remove that curiosity, I'm going to put text that says loading, and I'm also going to add some horrible colors. But this still isn't a game. By definition, this would not count as a video game. It's literally just a timer that counts down from 10 minutes. So to truly complete my quest of making the most boring game, I have to actually add some content. So now it's time to actually make the game. So I'm going to start off with the art. I've already decided that I want to make a clicker game because I think clicker games are especially boring. So this is going to be the sprite you click. I'm literally going to do it in half a minute, and it's just a black circle with a blue face. And here is the excellent gameplay. So all it is you click and the number will get bigger. Now on each level you have to get a certain amount of clicks, and for level 1 it's 10, and then it will play a really crappy scene transition and it will send you to level 2 and the clicks will reset. And you might be noticing sometimes when I click it doesn't actually add the number, and that leads me on to my next step to making an especially terrible, boring game. And this is the code that makes the game just so frustrating. Essentially what it does is it generates a random number from 0 to 2, and if that random number is 1, the click you just registered won't actually do anything. So there's a 33% chance that when you click the button, nothing will happen. Now this is going to get really frustrating really quickly, and hopefully bring the last players that actually got through the 8-minute loading screen to finally just quit the game. And just to show you how annoying this is, when this sound plays, that means the click registered, and when this sound plays, that means the click doesn't register. That's 6 out of 16 inputs that you click will not be registered because of this troll code. This is going to make the game super boring, which is great for my challenge. Now I think one thing that there still is to do that's going to take this game from being super annoying to one of the most annoying and boring games ever is bad music. Bad music will completely ruin a game, so let's make some bad music. So literally all I'm doing is I'm picking instruments at completely random pick, and then spamming notes a little bit less random but still completely random, and after I've added the drums I'll let you hear what the finished track sounds like. It sounds absolutely horrible, and I'll be surprised if you could do anything worse. Anyway, here is the final song. Yeah, that's the finished song. I wanted to keep it extremely short, so you'll have the boredom of listening to like a 8-second song on loop, which is going to make it just so much more boring, repetitive, everything bad, which hopefully will kick out the last remaining players that are still playing this dreadful game. So the next step to making a terrible game is making a really misleading itch.io page. So what I'm doing is calling the game like perfect game, and obviously this is not true, so this is going to be really misleading and hopefully make the game just that bit more annoying and unplayable. I've been saying all throughout this video that I bet you can't beat the game. So you can actually play the game with a link in the description. I didn't upload the game on my main account because obviously the game is essentially a joke, so If you can actually beat the game, send a screenshot of the win scene on my Discord server and I'll shout you out in the next video. But I'm pretty sure no one's going to beat the game since you have to get 1,000 clicks on the last level. I think I have achieved my goal of making the most boring game that exists. If you think so, make sure to hit the like button, and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, so if you want to help me out, make sure you leave a subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.